In a quiet kingdom in Africa, there lived a gentle girl named Nia. Nia was known far and wide for one thing: her long, shiny black hair that flowed like a river down her back. People often stopped in their tracks just to admire it. Girls whispered, "I wish I had hair like Nia's," while elders smiled and said, "Her beauty is blessed by the heavens." But what people loved even more than her hair was Nia's kind heart. Her late mother always used to tell her, "My child, your hair is your light, but your kindness will always be your true crown." Sadly, one rainy season, Nia's mother grew sick and passed away, leaving Nia heartbroken. Her father, Chief Tay, remarried soon after, hoping to give Nia a new mother. But the woman he chose Zara was not the gentle soul Nia needed. Zara was cold, proud, and carried jealousy in her heart like poison. Zara also had a daughter, Selina. Selina was spoiled, lazy, and cared only for herself. While Nia worked hard, cleaning, cooking, and helping the villagers, Selina sat painting her nails, gossiping, and laughing at Nia. Every evening, when Nia finished her chores, she sat under the moonlight, combing her long braids and whispering to her mother's memory, "They can take away my food, my rest, even my joy, but not this hair you left me." But jealousy grew like fire in Zara's chest. Each time she saw villagers praising Nia, her anger burned hotter. One night, Selina cried, "Mother, why does everyone admire Nia? I am the one who deserves attention, not her." Zara hugged her daughter and whispered, "Don't worry, my child. Soon, no one will even look at Nia." Days passed, until one morning, a great announcement shook the village. The town crier shouted, "Hear me! Hear me! The royal palace invites every young maiden to a grand ball. The prince will choose his bride." The news spread like wildfire. Girls danced with excitement. Selena clapped her hands and squealed, "Finally, my chance. I will be queen." When Nia heard the news, her heart fluttered. She dreamed of dressing beautifully, of maybe, just maybe, being noticed. She ran to Zara and begged softly, "Stepmother, may I go to—" "Please." Zara's eyes turned cold. "You, at the palace? Don't make me laugh. You are nothing but a maid. The prince would never waste a glance on you." Selena smirked and added cruelly, "Look at me, Nia. I was born for royalty. You? You were born for scrubbing floors." Nia's heart sank, but she remembered her mother's words. With quiet strength, she replied, "Even a maid is allowed to dream." That night, while Nia fell asleep dreaming of the royal ball, Zara whispered in the dark, "She dares to dream. Tomorrow, her dreams will end." The night before the ball, when the moon was high, Zara crept into Nia's room carrying a pair of sharp scissors. She stared at Nia's hair with hatred. Slowly, snip by snip, she cut it all off. Thick braids tumbled to the floor like fallen ropes. By morning, Nia woke up, stretched, and touched her head only to find it bare. She screamed, my hair is gone." She fell to the ground, sobbing. Zara stood at the door, smiling wickedly. "Go to the ball now, Bald Crow. Let everyone laugh at you." Nia cried for hours. Her hair had been her last connection to her mother, but as tears wet her face, she heard her mother's voice echo in her heart. "My child, your kindness is your true crown." Slowly Nia stood up. She washed her face, wrapped a simple white scarf around her head, and whispered, "You can take my hair, but you cannot take my courage." That evening, as the village girls prepared for the ball, Nia visited her best friend, Amara. Seeing Nia bold, Amara gasped, "Oh, Nia, what happened?" With trembling lips, Nia explained. Amara hugged her tightly. "Listen, Nia. Your beauty was never just your hair. It is your heart, and tonight, the world will see it." From a wooden chest, Amara pulled out a shimmering golden dress she had secretly sewn. "Wear this. It belongs to you now." Nia's eyes filled with tears. She wore the dress, tied her scarf with pride, and stepped toward the palace. The palace shone with lights and music. Girls twirled in colorful gowns, laughing and showing off their jewelry. But when Nia walked in, a hush fell over the crowd. "Who is she?" someone whispered. "She looks radiant," another gasped. Though bald under her scarf, Nia's eyes sparkled with courage. She walked with grace, her heart steady. Across the hall, Prince Cato noticed her. He had seen dozens of beautiful faces that night, but something about Nia drew him in. He approached her and asked softly, "May I have this dance?" Nia blushed, but nodded. "Stay dance," Cato whispered. "You shine differently from the others. What is your name?" "Nia," she said. Cato smiled. "Nia, your light comes from within. That is the beauty I seek." But suddenly, a furious voice cut through the music. It was Zara. She stormed forward with Selena. "Wait! This girl is a fraud. Look at her," she espalled. "My daughter is the true beauty." The crowd gasped. Selena smirked, expecting victory. Nia's eyes filled with tears, but she stood tall. She untied her scarf, revealing her bald head before everyone. The hall went silent. Then, Prince Cato took her hand and raised it high. His voice was clear. "I choose Nia, not for her hair, but for her courage. A crown belongs to the heart, not the head." The crowd erupted with cheers. Zara froze in shock. Selena wailed, "No, this is not fair." But no one listened. Cato knelt before Nia and asked gently, "Will you marry me?" Tears of joy rolled down her cheeks. "Yes, my prince. Yes, I will." Days later, the entire kingdom gathered for the coronation. Nia stood beside Prince Cato, draped in a royal gown. Her head still bare, but wrapped with a new scarf decorated with golden threads. When the crown was placed on her head, Nia turned to the people and spoke. "My friends, my hair was cut, but my spirit was not. My mother taught me that true beauty is kindness, courage, and love. Let no girl here believe she is less because of how she looks. Your heart is your crown. Wear it proudly." The crowd clapped and cheered. Many young girls tied scarves around their heads that very day, inspired by their new queen. Even Zara and Selena lowered their heads in shame. They had learned a bitter lesson. Jealousy can cut hair, but it cannot cut destiny. And so, Queen Nia, ruled with love and wisdom, remembered forever as the queen who turned pain into power. Besties, if someone ever tried to steal your crown, your confidence, your beauty, your happiness, what gave you the strength to rise again? Tell me in the comments. I'm reading your stories.